2024 was a year that left many of us marveling at the unpredictable twists of the universe. But 2025 promises to take things to a whole new level. Imagine a year where the skies themselves seem to speak, where celestial wonders align as if choreographed by some cosmic force. This is not just another orbit around the sun. 2025 is shaping up to be a spectacle of epic proportions, a time when the heavens demand our attention like never before. Are you ready to unlock the mysteries written in the stars? The new year begins with a fiery spectacle that paints the night sky with streaks of brilliance, the quadrantids meteor shower. Imagine standing beneath the vast, quiet canvas of the cosmos, only to witness it come alive with up to 120 meteors blazing across the heavens every hour. These fiery trails, like nature's fireworks, remind us of the fleeting moments that make life so breathtaking. They flash by in an instant, but their beauty lingers in our hearts, much like the precious, short-lived memories we hold dear. It's as if the universe is whispering a profound message. Cherish the moments, no matter how brief, for they are what color our lives. The quadrantids' radiant bursts are not just a feast for the eyes. They're a symbol of renewal and hope, a cosmic spark to ignite the energy of the year ahead. Each meteor, burning brightly before vanishing, mirrors the impermanence of life, urging us to embrace its fleeting nature with courage and gratitude. It's a reminder that just as meteors blaze brightly even in their transience, we too can create moments of impact and leave behind trails of light, however temporary they may seem. As these celestial streaks race across the night, they offer a perfect moment for reflection and intention setting. Just like writing a wish on paper and sending it into the wind, watching a meteor fall feels like a chance to cast your hopes into the universe. It's a time to let go of what no longer serves you, much like a flame burns away the old, and welcome the energy of transformation. Standing under the quadrantids' fiery dance, you might feel a surge of inspiration, as if the cosmos itself is aligning with your inner aspirations. The meteor shower also serves as a vivid metaphor for the start of the year. The quadrantids come and go swiftly, a brief but powerful burst of energy that mirrors the promise of January. This first month, like the shower, is a launch pad, a fiery beginning that holds the potential to set the tone for the months to come. The sky becomes a reminder that even the smallest moments, like a single meteor's flight, can hold immense significance when viewed with awe and intention. Emotionally, this event feels like a cosmic nudge, a call to action from the universe. It encourages us to look up, to dream big, and to reconnect with the wonder of existence. As you gaze at the meteor's fiery trails, you might feel a quiet determination growing within, a sense of clarity about what you wish to create in the coming year. Like the meteors themselves, your dreams can blaze brightly against the backdrop of life's vastness if you choose to fuel them with passion. So let the quadrantids shower you with more than light. Let them spark your soul. This celestial display isn't just a show. It's a reminder of the beauty, brevity, and power of life. As the meteors burn through the night sky, they invite you to begin your year with fiery energy, setting intentions that glow as brightly as the trails they leave behind. On January 4th, Earth reaches its closest point to the sun, a moment known as the perihelion. Imagine the sun as a golden heart of energy, pulsing with warmth and vitality, and the Earth leaning in, as if drawn closer by an invisible thread of cosmic connection. At this point, we are closer to the source of life than at any other time of the year, bathing in just a little more of the sun's radiant energy. It's subtle, almost imperceptible, but profound, like the first light of dawn breaking over a dark horizon, quietly shifting the world into a brighter phase. The perihelion is more than a celestial occurrence. It's a powerful metaphor for new beginnings. Just as Earth approaches the Sun with boldness and confidence, this moment invites us to draw closer to our own sources of energy and inspiration. The Sun, ever steady and unyielding, becomes a symbol of vitality and courage. Its rays seem to whisper, "Step forward into your light. You are stronger and brighter than you know." This closeness to the Sun mirrors the boldness we need at the start of a new year, to take risks, to reach for our dreams, and to embrace life with open arms. The Sun's energy, though constant, feels particularly significant during the perihelion. Its warmth nourishes the Earth, just as its light ignites our inner fire. Think of how plants stretch towards sunlight, thriving under its golden glow, and imagine yourself doing the same, reaching upward, energized and alive with possibility. The Sun's brilliance is a reminder that growth happens when we turn toward what sustains us, whether it's a passion, a goal, or a sense of purpose. This is a time to ask yourself, what fuels my spirit? What makes me come alive? As Earth draws near the Sun, it's easy to reflect on the balance between proximity and perspective. Though we're closer now, we're still at a respectful distance, able to feel the warmth without being consumed by it. This balance teaches us an important lesson. Approach your ambitions with enthusiasm, but remember to maintain harmony. The Sun's light, both powerful and gentle, reminds us to grow without burning out, to shine without overwhelming. Emotionally, the perihelion can feel like a call to action, a cosmic nudge to wake up and start moving forward. The Sun, constant and unrelenting in its journey, inspires us to take the first step toward personal growth. Like the Sun's rays that reach even the coldest corners of the Earth, this moment encourages us to let our own light touch every aspect of our lives, from our biggest dreams to the smallest acts of kindness. So, as Earth leans into the Sun's embrace, let it remind you to draw closer to what matters most. Let its warmth fuel your intentions, and its light inspire your path forward. The perihelion is not just a physical phenomenon. It's a cosmic symbol of vitality, action, and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. Use this moment to step boldly into the year ahead, radiant and full of life, just like the Sun itself. On the night of March 13th, the skies will host one of nature's most hauntingly beautiful spectacles, a total blood moon eclipse. Picture the moon, our constant companion in the night, cloaked in the Earth's shadow and glowing in an eerie, fiery red. It's as if the moon, usually so serene and silver, has transformed into a celestial ember, flickering with ancient power. This dramatic change, both mesmerizing and unsettling, feels like the universe pulling back the curtain to reveal something raw and primal. The blood moon is not just a visual phenomenon. It's a mirror held up to our souls, reflecting the inevitable cycles of transformation in life. For centuries, blood moons have been seen as omens of change, symbols of endings that pave the way for new beginnings. They've been whispered about in myths, revered in spiritual traditions, and feared for their intense energy. This particular eclipse brings with it a profound invitation to confront what we've been holding on to, the habits, fears, or emotions that no longer serve us, and to release them under the shadowy glow of the moon. It's a moment of reckoning, where the cosmos seems to say, it's time to let go, to shed the old so the new can emerge. The moon's transformation during an eclipse mirrors our own capacity for change. Just as the moon shifts from bright to shadowed and then to crimson, we too experience phases of light and darkness in our lives. The deep red hue is like the color of a burning fire, cleansing and purifying. It's as if the moon is being reborn, teaching us that even in moments of obscurity, there is beauty and power in transformation. This celestial event reminds us that change can be unsettling, like stepping into unknown territory, but it's also necessary for growth. On a personal level, the blood moon eclipse feels like a cosmic reset button. It's a chance to pause and reflect, to ask yourself, what is weighing me down? What am I ready to release? Imagine your worries and burdens as shadows on the moon, temporary, fleeting, and waiting to be dissolved. As the Earth's shadow moves across the moon, it's as though the universe is inviting you to surrender what no longer aligns with your path. In doing so, you create space for fresh opportunities, new dreams, and deeper clarity. Emotionally, this eclipse stirs the depths of the soul. It may bring unresolved feelings to the surface, much like waves crashing against a shore under a stormy sky. But this emotional reckoning is not to be feared. It's a gift, a reminder that healing begins with acknowledgement. Just as the moon's red glow slowly fades as the eclipse ends, so too can we emerge from our inner shadows, lighter and more aligned with our true selves. The total blood moon. Eclipse is more than a celestial event. It's a spiritual awakening, a chance to transform and embrace new beginnings. Its haunting beauty is a powerful reminder that even in the darkest moments, there is potential for light and renewal. So, as you gaze at the crimson moon, let its glow inspire you to release what holds you back and step boldly into the next chapter of your journey. On March 23rd, Saturn will perform one of the most subtle yet awe-inspiring acts in the celestial theatre. Its famous rings will seemingly vanish from view. Known as the disappearing act, this phenomenon occurs as the planet's rings tilt edge-on, aligning so precisely with Earth's perspective that they become nearly invisible. Imagine a magician making their signature trick vanish into thin air, leaving behind an empty stage. Saturn, the jewel of our solar system, hides its crown, reminding us that even the grandest displays of beauty can momentarily retreat into the background. Yet, beneath this quiet vanishing lies a profound message. What is unseen is just as important as what dazzles in the light. Saturn's rings, so often a symbol of grandeur and elegance, temporarily fade from sight, yet their essence remains untouched. They do not disappear. They simply shift out of view, hidden by the angle of our gaze. This celestial event serves as a powerful metaphor for the hidden forces in our lives, the ones we may not notice but that constantly shape our paths. Just as Saturn's rings still exist, even when we can't see them, the invisible efforts we put into our dreams, the quiet resilience we cultivate, and the unnoticed kindness we show all play vital roles in the grand orbit of our existence. This moment invites us to reflect on the value of patience and persistence. The vanishing rings remind us that sometimes the most beautiful aspects of life require time to reveal themselves fully. Like seeds buried beneath the soil, hidden forces work silently and steadily, preparing to bloom when the conditions are right. Saturn teaches us to trust in these unseen processes, to have faith that what feels distant or lost will eventually reappear, often brighter and more meaningful than before. Just as the rings will tilt back into view in time, our own efforts will bear fruit if we remain steadfast. Symbolically, the disappearing rings also highlight the importance of perspective. From one angle, they seem to vanish, but from another, they remain as magnificent as ever. This shift in view reminds us that how we see things can shape our experience. What may appear absent or insignificant at first glance could be teeming with potential when viewed from a different lens. Saturn's quiet transformation encourages us to be open to new ways of seeing, to appreciate the depth and complexity that exists beyond what meets the eye. Emotionally, this celestial event whispers a gentle reassurance. It's okay if your light dims or your progress feels invisible for a time. Like Saturn's rings, there are moments when life asks us to step back, to rest in the shadows and trust in the process. These quiet phases are not failures. They are necessary pauses, moments of stillness that prepare us for the brilliance ahead. As you look up at Saturn on March 23rd, imagine it as a wise storyteller, sharing a tale of patience, persistence, and faith in the unseen. Let its disappearing rings remind you that life's greatest rewards often unfold in silence, and even when they seem out of reach, they are never truly gone. Trust in the rhythm of the universe. It will always bring what is meant for you back into view. On the night of August 12th, the cosmos will put on a breathtaking performance, a celestial dance of light and love. High in the night sky, Jupiter and Venus, two of the brightest planets, will appear to move so close to one another that they almost touch, creating a moment of radiant unity. At the same time, the Perseid meteor shower will dazzle the heavens, with streaks of light darting across the darkness like fleeting sparks of joy. Together, this conjunction of planets and meteor shower feels like a cosmic love letter, a celebration of connection, harmony, and the beauty of both fleeting and enduring moments. The Jupiter-Venus conjunction is a sight to behold. Imagine two kindred spirits, glowing like twin lanterns in the vast expanse of space, their light intertwined in an embrace that spans millions of miles. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, meets Jupiter, the planet of expansion and wisdom, in a symbolic dance of balance. Their union reminds us of the importance of relationships, whether with others or within ourselves. Like the gentle balance of day and night, the conjunction speaks of unity, the way differences can coexist in perfect harmony, creating something greater than the sum of their parts. As if to amplify this celestial symphony, the Perseid meteor shower graces the night with its dazzling display. Picture tiny arrows of light zipping through the dark, each one a fleeting moment of brilliance. These meteors, born from the dusty remnants of a long-gone comet, remind us of the fleeting nature of time. Much like a laugh shared with a loved one, or a moment of stillness under the stars, they are ephemeral, yet their beauty lingers long after they've burned out. They whisper to us, cherish the moments that streak across your life. They may pass quickly, but their impact can last forever. The unity of Jupiter and Venus paired with the fleeting Perseids creates a cosmic metaphor for the duality of life. Some connections, like the planet's glow, are steady and enduring, a source of constant light. Others, like the meteors, flash brightly and disappear, leaving a trail of wonder in their wake. Together, they teach us to honor both, the steadfast bonds that ground us and the fleeting moments that ignite our souls. It's a lesson in appreciating the eternal and the transient, finding beauty in what stays and what slips away. Emotionally, this night feels like a cosmic celebration of love in all its forms. Whether it's the love between partners, the harmony of a friendship, or the quiet connection we feel with the universe, the conjunction and meteors invite us to reflect on the relationships that shape us. Just as Jupiter and Venus shine brighter together, so too do we when we connect, support, and grow alongside one another. And just as the meteors streak across the sky, we're reminded that life's most beautiful moments often come when we least expect them. So as you gaze up on August 12th, let the dance of planets and meteors fill you with a sense of wonder and gratitude. Let it remind you of the power of connection, the beauty of balance, and the magic of cherishing both the lasting and the fleeting. In this cosmic celebration, we see a reflection of our own lives, a tapestry woven from enduring light and momentary sparks of joy. On September 21st, Saturn will take center stage in the celestial theater, shining in its full brilliance during its opposition. Imagine the planet as a steadfast guardian of the night, fully illuminated by the sun and dominating the sky like a crown jewel. This is Saturn's moment of glory, when its golden light cuts through the darkness and commands us to pause and marvel at its enduring presence. Its rings, though too far to see with the naked eye, shimmer in their unseen splendor, a reminder of the strength and beauty that comes from structure, discipline, and resilience. Symbolically, Saturn has long been associated with boundaries, patience, and the wisdom earned through hard work. Much like its rings, which encircle the planet in perfect harmony, Saturn teaches us that limits and challenges are not barriers, but tools for growth. Its glowing presence in the sky serves as a cosmic mentor, whispering that success and stability are not handed out freely. They are the result of persistence, effort, and the willingness to learn from struggles. Saturn's light is not fiery and fleeting like a meteor. It is steady and enduring, much like the lessons that shape us over time. This celestial event encourages us to reflect on our own journey, particularly the challenges we've faced. Think of the difficulties in life as the chisels that carve a rough stone into a masterpiece. Just as Saturn's rings are composed of countless tiny particles working together in harmony, our struggles, when viewed collectively, form the framework of our strength. The planet's commanding presence in the sky feels like a cosmic nod to those who persevere, reminding us that every boundary we encounter is an opportunity to grow wiser and more resilient. Saturn's opposition is also a reminder of the importance of patience. Unlike the dazzling drama of a meteor shower or the fleeting beauty of a lunar eclipse, Saturn's glow builds gradually, its impact felt in its unwavering constancy. It teaches us to honor the slow, steady process of becoming, to trust that even when progress feels invisible, every step forward is building towards something greater. Saturn doesn't rush. It orbits with a calm, deliberate rhythm, reminding us that life's most meaningful achievements often require time, dedication, and unwavering focus. Emotionally, this moment in the night sky invites us to celebrate our hard-earned wisdom. Think of the lessons you've learned through setbacks, the strength you've gained from overcoming obstacles, and the resilience you've built from weathering storms. Just as Saturn shines brightly despite its immense distance from Earth, so too can we illuminate our lives with the knowledge and growth gained from our trials. Its rings, like a crown of experience, inspire us to wear our challenges with pride, for they are the evidence of our transformation. As you gaze at Saturn on September 21st, let its steady glow remind you of the power of discipline, the beauty of perseverance, and the rewards of patience. It stands as a symbol of resilience, a celestial beacon urging us to see challenges not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones toward a stronger, wiser self. Saturn's moment of glory is a celebration of all that we can achieve when we honor the process of growth and embrace the wisdom gained along the way. On November 20th, the micro-new moon will grace the sky, a delicate, almost invisible phase where the moon, at its farthest distance from Earth, appears as a faint, subtle whisper against the vastness of space. Unlike the bold and radiant full moons that dominate the night, this moon is a gentle presence, easily overlooked but profoundly symbolic. It's like a quiet breath before a great symphony, a reminder that the most powerful transformations often begin in moments of stillness and silence. This is the moon's quiet retreat, pulling back from the Earth as if to remind us to pause, reflect, and prepare for what's to come. Symbolically, the micro-new moon represents the magic of new beginnings, those first, fragile steps we take when embarking on a new journey. Its dim light might seem unremarkable at first glance, but that's the beauty of it. Like the tiny seed buried in the soil, invisible to the eye yet brimming with potential, this moon encourages us to trust in what we cannot yet see. It's a cosmic nudge to plant the seeds of our dreams, knowing that with time, patience, and care, they will grow into something extraordinary. Just as the moon will wax and grow brighter in the days ahead, so too will the intentions we set during this phase. The moon's distance during the micro-new moon serves as a powerful metaphor for perspective. Being farther away, it appears smaller and more subdued, reminding us that sometimes we need to step back to see the bigger picture. This is a moment to retreat into our inner worlds to embrace the quiet spaces within ourselves where clarity and insight reside. Much like the way the tide recedes before a powerful wave, this phase is about pulling inward, gathering strength, and laying the groundwork for future growth. Emotionally, the micro-new moon invites us to find comfort in stillness. In a world that often demands constant movement and noise, this phase whispers that it's okay to pause, to sit with our thoughts, and to simply be. Think of it as a blank canvas, waiting for the first brushstroke, or the hush before dawn when the world holds its breath in anticipation. It's in these quiet moments that we can hear the soft voice of intuition, guiding us toward what truly matters. This moon teaches us that beginnings don't have to be grand or loud. They can be as subtle as a sigh, as quiet as a thought. The micro-new moon also reminds us of the importance of intention. Just as a gardener carefully chooses which seeds to sow, this is a time to consider what you want to cultivate in your life. What dreams do you wish to nurture? What habits or patterns are ready to take root? Under this moon's gentle light, take a moment to reflect on your aspirations, knowing that even the smallest intention, like a single seed, holds the potential to blossom into something magnificent. As you look up at the sky on November 20th, you may not see the moon in its full glory, but its subtle presence is no less significant. Let this quiet phase inspire you to embrace stillness, trust the unseen, and honor the beauty of beginnings. The micro-new moon may whisper instead of shout, but its message is profound. Even in the quietest moments, the seeds of transformation are being planted, ready to grow into something extraordinary. On October 6th, 2025, the night sky will be graced by the first supermoon of the year, a celestial giant that seems to swell with light and presence. The moon, drawn closer to Earth than usual, will appear larger, brighter, and more magnificent, as if it's leaning in to whisper ancient secrets to us. Imagine a glowing lantern hanging low in the sky, illuminating everything with a silvery brilliance that feels almost magical. This is not just a spectacle for the eyes. It's a moment that stirs the heart and soul, amplifying emotions, intuition, and the unseen connections that bind us to the cosmos. The supermoon's grand appearance is a reminder of how much light can exist even in the darkest of times. Like a beacon in the night, it rises boldly, encouraging us to shine in our own lives, no matter how shadowy the path may seem. Its glow is not timid. It is full and unapologetically radiant, calling on us to embrace our inner brilliance. The moon's proximity to Earth during this phase intensifies its gravitational pull, stirring not only the tides of the ocean, but also the tides of our emotions. It's as though the universe itself is encouraging us to lean into our feelings, to let them rise and reveal what we truly need to see. Symbolically, the supermoon is a mirror for our own inner world, reflecting the amplified energy of our intuition and spiritual awakening. Just as the moon seems larger than life, this phase invites us to think bigger, to expand our perspective, and to connect with the deeper truths that guide us. It's a reminder that even in moments of darkness, we are capable of extraordinary illumination. The supermoon encourages us to trust the quiet voice of our instincts and to explore the vast, untapped wisdom within ourselves, much like the hidden craters and mysteries of the moon itself. Emotionally, this celestial event is like a drumbeat for the soul. It heightens sensitivity, making us more attuned to both our inner world and the energies around us. Old emotions may rise to the surface, much like waves pulled by the moon's force, urging us to confront and release what no longer serves us. But alongside this emotional stirring comes a sense of clarity, a luminous understanding of who we are and where we are headed. The supermoon shines a light on both our challenges and our potential, showing us that growth often comes from embracing the full spectrum of our experiences. The supermoon is also a profound symbol of resilience. It teaches us that brilliance can rise even in the midst of darkness, much like the moon itself emerging from the shadow of night to command the sky. It reminds us that our moments of greatest radiance often come after periods of struggle, just as the moon's light grows stronger after its darkest phase. Its luminous presence is an invitation to step into our own power, to stand tall and shine brightly, regardless of the obstacles we face. As you gaze up at the first supermoon of 2025, let its immense glow inspire you. Let it remind you that no matter how distant or small you may feel, there is always a light within you waiting to rise. Just as the moon fills the night with its brilliance, you too can illuminate the world around you with your strength, intuition, and spirit. In its fullness, the supermoon reminds us that even in the vastness of the universe, we are capable of immense light and beauty. As we journey through the celestial events of 2025, we find ourselves caught in a cosmic story, a year-long narrative that unfolds in the sky above us. Each event, from the fiery quadrantid's meteor shower to the illuminating supermoon, serves as a chapter in a tale of transformation, connection, and awe. These events are not just phenomena to observe. They are invitations to engage with the universe in a deeper, more meaningful way. Like threads woven together into a tapestry, the moments of growth, stillness, and brilliance reflect the rhythms of our own lives. Just as Saturn's rings disappear and reappear, we too go through phases of quiet reflection and powerful emergence. The celestial movements teach us that life is an ever-shifting dance between the visible and the invisible, the fleeting and the eternal. Each star that streaks across the sky, each moon that rises, carries with it a message. Growth is a journey, and every moment, no matter how subtle, is part of something much larger than ourselves. These celestial milestones offer us the opportunity to pause and reflect on where we are in our own lives. They encourage us to connect with the world around us, to honor both the quiet moments of stillness and the dramatic bursts of change. As the universe continues to expand and evolve, we are reminded that we too are part of this grand cosmic cycle, each of us playing a role in the unfolding story of transformation. It's a beautiful reminder that our struggles, triumphs, and everyday moments are all woven into the fabric of the universe, and that we are never truly alone in our journey. I invite you to take these celestial events as invitations to reflect on your own path, your growth, your connections, and your place in the vastness of it all. Let the light of the supermoon guide you through your own challenges, and let the stillness of the micro-new moon teach you the power of quiet beginnings. Embrace the beauty of these cosmic moments and allow them to inspire you to take bold steps forward, knowing that the universe itself is cheering you on. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. What celestial events are you most excited about in 2025? How do you plan to embrace these powerful moments of transformation? Share your reflections in the comments below. I can't wait to read them. Thank you so much for your continued support. If you enjoyed this journey through the stars, be sure to subscribe for more insightful content and cosmic inspiration. Together, let's continue to marvel at the beauty and mystery of the universe, one celestial event at a time.